Shivanki, standing before you to share my views on a very valuable topic, that is how to become a space scientist. First of all, you should know who is a scientist. A scientist is a person who do extensive research in each and every field. A scientist is a person who studies or has mastered in the field in science. Scientists do observations, do extensive research. What is happening in the world? Everything is dealt by the scientist. A scientist is a person who helps in the major economic development of our country. Now, I would like to tell you about what are space scientists and how many types of space scientists are there. A space scientist is a person who deals with the matter related to the space, to the galaxies, stars and beyond. Space scientists are also categorized into two types. First one is physicists and second one is astronomers. Physicists are the ones who deals with the theoretical concepts and laboratory equipment of the field, while astronomers are the ones who carry out research in universities related to galaxies, stars and beyond. Now, I am going to tell you the steps how you can enter, how you can recruit to become a space scientist. First step is if you want to become a space scientist, I have paved the way for you. First step is choosing science stream. Yes dear all, for becoming a scientist, science plays a very major important role. If you are not having science along with you, you can't take the way to scientist, the way to become a scientist. So the first step is choosing science stream. As you have done your 10th, after completing your 10th with very good marks, you can opt your 11th class with science stream, that is PCM or PCB. PCM means physics, chemistry, maths, which we used to call non-medical, and PCB is physics, chemistry, biology, which we used to call medical. So both of these streams, medical and non-medical, can open the way for you to become a scientist. First of all, you have to score good marks in your plus 2, means 12th. You have to clear your 12th class with a recognized board or university. Second step is entrance exam. After your 12th, after the completion of your 12th, you can opt some entrance exams. There are two subject fields you can pursue, engineering or pure science. The next step is the entrance exam after class 12th boards. For applying for jobs as a space scientist, you have to get a bachelor's degree first. That bachelor degree should be in pure science or in engineering. In pure science, like you can do BSc, you can do graduation in science, in physics, BSc in physics, BSc in chemistry or BSc in mathematics. Or in engineering, you can pursue BTech or MTech as your career. As you have done bachelor's degree and after that you have to pursue masters. Keep in your mind that bachelor degree you have to do with STEM subjects only. STEM subjects is referred to as science, technology, engineering and mathematics. These all subjects open the way to all to get a job as a scientist, as scientist job is not a very easy task to get, but if you do hard work, then successfully you can get the job. After that, the third step is selecting the right college or university. Yes dear students, selecting the right college and university also plays a major important role. Here, selecting the right colleges is important because ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, that recruits the candidates from the colleges as well. They do direct placements from NIITs, IITs. The students who are having good academics, they used to do their placement as a scientist in ISRO. Next is the applicants with excellent academic performance and Next step is qualifications to become a space scientist. Qualifications to become a space scientist are, as you have done bachelors in science stream, you have to do masters in science stream. After doing masters, means BSc, MSc or BTech or MTech, then you have to do Ph.D. in that way, in that same subjects. After pursuing your Ph.D, you can give the entrance exam for ISRO, that is Indian Space Research Organization. Then you are able to get a job as a scientist in ISRO. Now next is how you can become a space scientist in ISRO, as ISRO is a very reputed organization. Every student aspiring to be a space scientist in India has a dream to hire in ISRO. It is a national space agency of India. You can get a chance of working at ISRO in 3 ways. That 3 ways are students that have completed their graduation from IIST, means Indian Institute of Science and Technology, and have scored 7.5 CGPA are eligible, and ISRO will contact them on their own for recruitment. Next is through placements. In top NIITs and IITs, ISRO hires qualified and talented students. There are rounds of personal interviews and group discussions as well. Lastly, you can appear for the ICRB ISRO exam. It is a recruitment process that candidate give with 65% marks in graduation. It means in graduation, whether you have done BSc, whether you have done BTech, that should be at least 65% should be there. There are some colleges list of qualifications to become a scientist in ISRO. The qualifications which you have to do, you can do BE, BTech, you can do BSc plus BE plus BTech. BSc in engineering you can do, BSc in physics, chemistry, maths you can do, and many more. Next is how to become a space scientist in NASA. NASA is also a well-reputed organization. National Aeronautics and Space Administration, that is an agency of space only. Here also scientists are being chosen, but everybody cannot be a part of NASA. Only the citizens who belongs to USA can have direct placement in NASA. If you are not a citizen of USA, then you can't get direct placement in NASA, but you can become a part of its partnership agencies. Its partnership agencies are Agenzia Spaziale Brasilia, Italian Space Agency, Brazilian Space Agency, Canadian Space Agency, and Centre National d'Etudes Spatiales. Here are also some steps that you can get involved into NASA. First one is you have to give the entrance exam. After that, entrance exam is clear. The candidates who clear entrance exam, NASA's space scientists or astronauts call them for first interview. First interview is cleared, then for second interview, some applicants are called. After second interview, the final applicants are being chosen and they are posted as an astronaut, as a space scientist in NASA. Here are some top colleges in India for space scientist courses. India has some of the finest institutions of space scientists like Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, Indian Institute of Science Education and Research, Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology Kerala, University of Hyderabad, Center for Earth and Space Science, Aryabhat Research Institute of Observational Sciences, Nainital Indian Institute of Astrophysics, Bangalore Inter-University Center for Astronomy and Astrophysics, Pune National Center for Radio Astronomy, Pune Physical Research Laboratory, Ahmedabad Radio Astronomy Centers. These are some of the colleges that are in India where you can pursue your career as a space scientist. Now, these were the colleges in India. Now, here comes some colleges that you can pursue your space scientist degrees in abroad also. Some colleges in abroad are Embry Reader Aeronautical University, that is in USA, very reputed university where you can do your bachelor in science, in space, in physics. Next is University of Leicester, that is in UK. Physics with space science you can do, MSc you can do, Masters you can do in space science and technology. Next is University College Dublin, that is in Ireland. It also offers some courses like BSc Honours in Maths, Physics, Chemistry of top level. Next is University of Bath, that is also in UK. Same courses it also provided. So here is some more list of colleges of abroad which you can pursue your career as a space scientist, like Temple University, USA, University of Southampton, UK, RMIT University, Australia, and Stevens University of Technology, USA, and last one is University of Yale, UK. After the placement, like if you have been placed as a scientist in NASA, ISRO, or in a space scientist, as a physicist or astronomer, then comes about the salary structure. If you will get the salary structure packages, then you will be like sure. If you go on to the take up as a job as space scientist, your average salary would be like 75,000 to 80,000 in the very starting. But if you opt your career more upon the scientist, increments day by day are there, plus all the government fund you get along with it. Now, next step is after getting salary, there are some benefits also of space scientists. Some benefits that are, as scientists plays an important role in the field of development of our country. Everything what is happening that leads to progress and economic development of our country. So some benefits are that after acquiring some government funds like pensions, gratuity and everything. Some insurance like health insurance also the scientists are having. So importance of scientists in our country is to make our country economically, financially strong. New technologies that are being placed day by day, they are only due to the scientists. So, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to